Okay, welcome back everybody. This is David at TWYCE Diecast. I think we've got something pretty interesting for you today. I'm not going to give you any kind of peek, but this is what we're going to look at, some diecasts from China. Okay, so don't know the name brand. There's a little peek of what we'll be looking at. Don't even know who made this, but we'll get into it here shortly, and I will show you some pretty cool cars. This group of stuff was found on a eBay sellers page, and unfortunately there were more of them, but that guy has taken down all his inventory. So we'll get into it right away. What we're looking at today is, I think it is maybe some dealer exclusives from China. Shanghai Volkswagen is a collaboration of Volkswagen and the state-owned Chinese automaker Shanghai Automotive Industry Corp. And apparently they put out a series of vehicles that are the joint venture between the two. This is going to be a Santana. Volkswagen owns about 40% of this and was the second automaker to open up facilities in China. An American company was the first, and then Volkswagen was the second. So here is what they call the new Santana. It doesn't give a year for the vehicle. We'll take a look at it. Just out of my own curiosity, I looked at the only other Santana I have, and that's not a vehicle that we have here in the States. This is a version done by Car, which is a pretty cool brand out of Hong Kong and does have open doors, but we're not here to look at that one other than the fact that it is a Santana. So we'll put this guy off to the side. We'll get this one out and look at it. And for comparison's sake, it looks like it is true 164. So let's see how we can get this joker out. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think this thing has been off the package ever. This is the kind of stuff that this channel and my collection I love. I love the obscure, harder to find stuff. And here we go. This is what they call a new Santana. You get lensed headlamps, a nice VW badge on the grille. It's a very nice metal flake gold paint job. Got window trim all around the windows. Got a sunroof back here, or moonroof rather. Looks to be a left-hand drive vehicle. Looks to be fairly authentic rims. Coming around on the rear, a nice clear badge, lensed tail lamps, and beautiful car. So let's look at the bottom, see if we can figure out anything about this car. Shanghai Volkswagen 164 Santana, that's it. No year. In my research, I tried to find maybe some information to figure out what year these were. Just can't nail anything down on this one. This is also the Passat in other places in the world, and they only made it in China until about 2012. So I don't know if that is the year of this vehicle or not. But anyhow, that is our new Santana. And it's odd because they do have a Passat, and we'll see the difference. It's odd that they would have a Santana and a Passat. Maybe someone who knows can clarify, because I am literally learning all of this the very first time here. Here is your Passat box. So you get an officially licensed vehicle, really cool nonetheless. So let's take a look at the Passat. This one looks like it's got a little bit more detail than the other right off the bat. Okay, this Passat is like an indigo color, really nice metal flake. Again, it's got all the trim around the windows. You can see the B-pillar there, and a nice flat black. Nothing on the door handles. Beautiful work on the front. Chrome grille, lensed headlamps. Nice Passat nameplate. Great rims. Look at that. You can see through the rims. They're not solid. Glass looks good. Nice VW badge on the deck lid. And a badge on the nameplate on the back, on the deck lid as well. I can't read that here. Maybe on the larger screen I'll be able to see. If that's Chinese, that's really cool. And again, not much on the base. So that is the new Passat. And you can see it's a bigger car than the Santana. All right, moving on. We've got a Polo. This is a vehicle that Americans don't know. Well, we don't have it here in the States. I'm sure everybody in Europe is very familiar with the Polos, but I'm not. It looks to me like a Golf. That was my very first impression. So the Polo is one that's been around since '75, and there's 6 generations of them, so they have been around forever. This appears to be a 6th generation, which would be 2017 and earlier, or excuse me, later. And we got another bad screw. So we'll look at this one on the base. Here is your new Polo. When I saw this, it reminded me a lot of this Golf by Solido. Check this thing out. Chasing Diecast Cars, or Diecast dude sent this to me. I believe it was Chasing Diecast Cars. I got this out to look for scale reference. So this is a Golf, and this Polo is even smaller than that Golf, which this Golf is very small in comparison. So here is your Polo. Again, trim all around the windows, lensed headlamps, great badge on the front, nameplate on the front bumper, moonroof, hatchback, beautiful car. Even some additional paint work for the reflectors on the bumper. Pretty cool little car. Great rims on this as well. So that is your Polo. Let's look at a couple more. Another vehicle I was unfamiliar with, a Gran La Vida. And this is actually the first mass-produced car made by the Chinese collaboration. So this was the very first one that they built in their plants, and there are several around China that make these collaboration vehicles. This is actually the #1 seller in China, if you believe the Wikipedia research. I have no reason to not believe it. Let's see if it'll come off the base here. Yes. Okay, so this is a station wagon, as you can see, or estate as they call it. They debuted in 2013, and it's a really cool little car. VW badge on the hatch here. And again, hopefully I will look at this on a bigger screen, because if that's in Chinese, I think that's super cool, but probably not. It does say Levita on that hatch right there. This vehicle is super small. I'm not sure this one is 164. If this is an estate wagon, it seems pretty small. Check it out compared to the Passat here. I would think, unless it's a mini station wagon, which I'm not sure that would be the case. Regardless, Grand Levita, pretty cool. And you know, I guess they do make them smaller over there. So it is a possibility that that is the true scale. Last one we'll look at is a Skoda. And before you say, what the heck are we looking at Skodas for? I thought this was a VW Spotlight. Well, this is actually, you know, Volkswagen owns so many brands now. I mean, Lamborghini, Audi, and also Skoda. So Skoda, which you may or may not have heard of if you're an American, is a company originally out of Czechoslovakia or the Czech Republic. Now under the Volkswagen umbrella, and they do make this vehicle in China. This is the Rapid, and it's the spaceback version. So this thing came out in 2012. They still make them. The Rapid name actually is very historic. It's been around since the 30s with Skoda. So this is a 5-door hatchback, and really cool, vibrant red color here. Lensed headlamps. There is your badge. Cool grille and nameplate. Really nice grille work on that. Coming around on the side here, legit rims, black roof. Skoda badge on the hatch. And yeah, that's a beauty. So I thought these were cool. Hope you guys liked them. These are vehicles that are made in China, primarily due to the Volkswagen collaboration that they did 30 or 40 years ago. A lot of vehicles we don't see here in the States, you guys may not see in Europe or Australia, wherever you're watching. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep looking for more obscure stuff like this. In fact, I've got, maybe we'll do a spotlight on some East German vehicles. I've got one that just arrived in the mail this week. But regardless, I will see you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good day.